soon as I let go of the resistances, I have no money, I need a job, I have to get out there, I have no resources, the economy is bad, nobody's hiring, blah, 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 blah. My employment check is run out, I have no money, my husband has his own business also, so there's not a steady income coming in. I have 3 teenagers, I have a kid in college, another one going next year, la, 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 la. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. And I saw that what I was going through is the mythical hero's journey. An anecdote that we all go through several times in our lives. Several times in our lives. The hero is usually called to some adventure. And it's usually, I can't see it. I can't see. It's usually of a spiritual nature. Is that better? It's usually of a spiritual nature. So here's the hero walking in paths of very known territory. It's stuff that we've done all the time. It's the jobs that we've had, we know how to do, the roles that we're comfortable playing. And we are very comfortable in certain roles. We know how to do this. And then all of a sudden, something happens. You get some calling. Whether you're dissatisfied with your job and you voluntarily, good for you, say, I'm not satisfied. I can't do this anymore. Or sometimes it suddenly comes upon you, an illness, a loss in the family. It could be an environmental factor like, the world is going through such an incredible change. Things aren't the way they used to be. It's never been so difficult to find employment as it is today. This is a totally different era, a totally different age, and things don't work the way they used to be. So we've all been in this threshold right there of going from areas of the known to going to areas of the unknown. And I'm looking at this in terms of our looking for employment and also in terms of our personal growth. Okay? So as we go into the areas of the unknown, we're faced with many different challenges and trials, many different challenges and trials, many different challenges and tribulations. But along the way, we have many angels to help us along the way. We have helpers, we have mentors, helpers like Nicole, and I forgot, Suzanne? No, it is Suzanne. Yeah, different coaches and mentors and earth angels and guidance from God, and we do have aid, we do have help. We're never, ever, ever, ever alone, even though it appears to be sometimes. We are never, ever alone. We're always supported, always protected. Until we get to the very bottom of the bottoms. That is our abyss, where part of us will die, and it is the resurgent, the phoenix rising, and a rebirth process. I know what it is I need to do. I know how to get over this illness. I'm going to break these habits and carry on into a rebirth process. So we go through a period of transformation and atonement until we're given the gifts that we're supposed to use. And by the way, if you're given a gift by God, you must use it. You must use it. You must use it.
Amen.
And not only for the benefit of everyone else, but also for your benefit. It will destroy you if you don't utilize it, if you're given a gift from above. And so with these gifts, you return back home and you're a renewed person and you are of service, you're doing what you're supposed to do. Without fear, without excuses, without limitations, without anything. Okay? So keep this in mind. Thank you. Keep this in mind in terms of, again, your career transformation, and also, and more importantly, in terms of your own personal development.
I wanted to call it a hero's journey.
Pardon?
You're calling us heroes. That's a good thing.
We are all heroes. Thank you. And yes, we are. Yes, we are.
I can take a picture.
Okay, good idea. Good idea.
That is a good idea.
And I hope that. Do you want me to get a picture also? Just kidding.
I just turned it off.
What is that? So gifts of
The goddesses, they are the goddess with I'm sorry, hold on.
You're good. Thank you.
So I'm personalizing this. I'm seeing my gift that I've gotten through this area of just the business and the unknown to provide this insight for you guys, and I hope that it will help. So I was given a gift, and I would like to give you guys a gift, and I'd like to share it with you. And the 3 gifts that I would like to give you for you to take on this journey that you're on are, can you see? A little bit, thank you. Number 1, I'm going to give you an invisible pair of new glasses. And these new glasses will hopefully help just stimulate you to look at your world a little bit differently. Just a little bit differently. And a little difference goes a huge way. I could develop a whole seminar on this. I have probably 3 minutes to talk about just this section. But this is just a cursory review of a lot of stuff that has just filled my mind and being inspired and everything. So it's more a composite of things that I'm going to share with you. Number 2, I'd like to give you the gift of techniques to access your feel-good hormones. I just felt a rise in the room just a few minutes ago. And the rise I felt in the room was your hormones giving you a boost. It took you, and I felt it, and I got the boost also. It took you from a level of feeling ho-hum to a more empowered level. I felt that. And what you actually did was through a thinking process, you activated certain chemicals, neuropeptides in the brain. I'll talk about it later, went through your body, and automatically you felt better. You felt more empowered. This can be done at will.
Amen.
And you need to do this at will.
Mm-hmm.
You need to know how to utilize the body that you were given, this vessel you were given. And how does it work with your spirit, with your soul, so that you can quiet the negative stuff, the resistances, and always be open to the goodness. Always emanate the light that's within you. Always let your God-like shine every single second of every single day, of every single month, of every single year. All the time. All the time. All the time. And that one thought was the hero's journey. It's like, wait a minute, I am a hero. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Even when you're feeling all alone, even when you're feeling that you're lacking, even when you're feeling less than, all the time you're a hero. And all the time you are protected. And the third thing is the navigation system. I hear Cindy saying all the time, okay, now we know where we are and where do we want to go? That is such an incredibly important insight. You need to know all the time, and by the way, I thought I knew where I was. I thought I knew what I was about. I thought I really knew how I was feeling. I really did. You couldn't convince me differently. And I thought I knew where I wanted to go until I started reflecting back. And the handout that I gave to you, I will walk you through that. And the revelation was just astounding to me. Oh my God. No wonder I haven't accomplished what I want to do. No wonder I don't have the job per se that I've been desiring, asking for, praying for, waiting for in gratitude. Why hasn't it manifested yet? Well, you know what? I'm going in the opposite direction because I didn't know where I was and where I'm going. And if you don't know where you are and where you're going, you end up taking a circuitous route somewhere else. And then you wonder, well, why isn't it happening for me? Why is it taking too long? Just insights. Yes. Okay, so gift number 1. on your journey, I'd like to give you a care package to take with you. And the first item in that care package is